I was a ghost in my own house, present but invisible, paying bills, covering debts, yet treated like I was nothing. For years, I slept in a corner of the garage while my family lived in comfort. And then, one night, my father's voice split through the air like a gunshot, and everything changed forever. "You're a drain, Daniel," he snarled across the backyard, whiskey spilling from his trembling hand. Those words didn't break me. They freed me. The night had begun as a celebration. My cousin Marcus's engagement. Fairy lights strung across the fence. Laughter floating over plates of fried chicken and potato salad. The air warm with charcoal smoke. Kids darted around tables while uncles traded tall tales. For a brief moment, I let myself believe I belonged. My sister Lily passed her phone around, showing videos of her new kitten tumbling over blankets. Everyone laughed and smiled. For the first time in years, I felt like maybe, just maybe, I was part of something good. Then Dad rose. His face flushed, his glass shaking. He pointed straight at me like I was the problem holding everyone back. "You've bled us dry, Daniel. You're nothing but dead weight." The air collapsed. Uncle Joe's beer froze mid-sip. My aunt's laugh caught her throat. Even the night bugs outside seemed to go silent. And my mom? She didn't defend me. She didn't even flinch. Her lips twisted, not with sorrow, but with agreement. I didn't yell. I didn't break. I just smiled. A slow, deliberate grin that told them all, "You've lost me forever." The scrape of my chair against the patio stones shrieked louder than words as I stood. I walked through the stunned silence, past the smell of smoke and betrayal, until I reached the garage. My room. A cot jammed in the corner, a flickering bulb, a drafty window that rattled at every gust. 7 years I'd lived like that. 7 years paying their phone bills, gas, even car insurance when Mom forgot. And Lily? She lived there free, the perfect daughter who could do no wrong. I grabbed my backpack, shirts, socks, my tablet, the small safe with my passport and papers. My hands didn't even shake. That told me something. I've been ready for this escape for years, even if I never admitted it. Mom blocked the doorway, wine glass in hand, eyes narrowed like knives. "Where do you think you're going, Daniel?" she hissed. I brushed past her without a word, walked through the yard where Dad still ranted, strapped my bag to my motorcycle under the sagging oak tree. I sat there a moment, the night air cold against my face, the weight of freedom pressing heavy on my chest. Then my phone buzzed. A text from Mom, "Don't bother coming back." I typed back, "Good. I'm done paying your bills." Her reply never came. Instead, the floodgates opened. Dozens of calls, furious texts, voicemails dripping with guilt and rage. I let the phone buzz. Then I hit the ignition. The roar of the bike drowned them out as I tore into the night with nothing but fire in my gut and the words pounding in my head. Anywhere but here. The highway carried me past strip malls, flickering neon, empty sidewalks. I ended up at a rundown motel I'd bookmarked weeks earlier, like I already knew tonight was coming. The manager, a wiry woman with a smoker's rasp, slid me a key. 15 minutes later, I stood in a room with peeling wallpaper, stained carpet, and a bed that creaked like bones. It wasn't much, but it was mine, and for the first time in years, I could breathe without their weight crushing me. By morning, I had 71 missed calls. Dad, Mom, Lily, even Uncle Joe. The messages cut like blades. "Selfish brat. You owe us everything. Come back or you'll regret it." Then one from Mom. "We need the electricity paid by Friday. Your father's heart can't take this." I laughed, but it was hollow. Not joy, just the sound of someone finally breaking free. Then Lily called. Her voice trembled like she was hiding in a closet. "They're unraveling, Daniel. Mom's digging through your old files. She keeps asking for your social security number. She won't stop." My chest tightened. They have my old tax records. If they got into my accounts, they could bury me, loans, debt, chaos in my name. That night, I reset everything. Banks, email, credit locks, a new address at a shipping store. Every wall I could build, I built. But the text didn't stop. We're close, Daniel. We'll track you down. At the credit union the next day, my dread was confirmed. Someone had already tried 4 times to break into my accounts. Then came the photo. My motorcycle, parked right outside the building. I froze. My keys cut into my palm as I scanned the street. And there it was, a gray pickup idling across the road. Dad in the passenger seat. And driving, a stocky stranger with a shaved head. Lily's text arrived instantly. That's Mitch. Marcus's old friend. Trouble. Serious trouble. My stomach dropped. I bought a coffee I didn't need, hands shaking as I watched them in the reflection. They didn't move. Just waited. I climbed on my bike, pulse racing. I revved and sped straight toward the sheriff's office. The pickup tailed me, then peeled away the moment I pulled into the lot. Safe for now. That night Lily called again. They're talking to a lawyer. Mom's saying you stole from them. Rent, utilities, everything. They're desperate, Daniel. Desperate. That word clung to me. They didn't just want money. They wanted to own me. The next day, I sat with Elena, a lawyer sharp as glass. I showed her everything, texts, call logs, threats, the photo. I told her about the years of paying their way, the manipulation, the fraud attempts. She looked at me steady. You've got proof, she said. If they push, we'll bury them. That evening, the gray pickup rolled up to the motel. Dad pounded the door. Mom wailed her fake sobs. Mitch leaned against the truck like a thug for hire. But this time I was ready. From across the street, I filmed everything. The threats, the pounding, the act. My phone didn't shake. When deputies pulled up, I stepped forward. I showed them the evidence. They saw the truth, and they sent them away. Their taillights disappeared into the night, taking the last of their grip with them. That's when I felt it. Freedom. Not the fragile kind you dream of as a kid. The kind you rip from the hands of people who'd cage you forever. I'm not their ghost anymore. I'm Daniel, and I'm finally living for myself. If you've ever had to fight your way out from under someone's control, share your story in the comments. How did you break free? And if you felt this, hit that subscribe button, because more real stories like this are coming.